Cause I ain't no sissy lala like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying, just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do.
What? Say what?
I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo,
And I'm Kemper.
coming to you live from the stand. What's going on, brother?
Nothing, man. Just woke up from a little old man nap.
Old man now.
Yeah.
It's been a wild day on YouTube.
I can tell, man. This last hour and a half I was laying down, my phone was it was vibrating like hell. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I was hoping to put some videos together and stuff for tonight, but I didn't want to ignore people and put on my the do not disturb, which I usually do when I'm making the videos and everything, but because so much was happening. So I actually watched and joined in some chats, some streaming chats, and yeah, it's been eventful. Well, one thing happened that we absolutely knew was coming. It's actually the poll question. Were you shocked when BK turned on Ernie today? Last I looked, it was overwhelming.
Oh, dude, that was part of the plan, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
98%. I think it's got one vote probably so far that they weren't shocked. And that was probably somebody who misread it. But everybody saw it coming. Everybody knew it was coming. And BK got so triggered over what's that hoe's name that he had on panel last night? Oh, Tiffany Marie. Everybody got so triggered over the way she was treated by Tina the Tooth, which we got some shit for you, bitch. Treating her so bad that he went nuts on everybody. Ernie, Nicolina's daughter. What's the dude, the Hiltz guy? Me. Trying to just bring everybody into his crusty old bullshit. BK, We saw it coming. You probably are a slightly better human being than Ernie. But the stuff you're spewing about you don't want to share heaven with Ernie, son, do you think you're going to heaven the way you talk, the way you act? Please. I got some stuff for you too, Burger Cowboy. We're gonna discuss some stuff tonight. I'm gonna put a link in the chat for a video that you all can go watch. It's live on our channel. It's an interview I did a while back, but you guys can go watch that. I'll put it in later when we get to that point. But before I forget, before we get too carried away with what we're certain to be some language, some explicit language coming, I would like to ask for prayer for one of our longtime subscribers and members, Pink Warrior. She is a survivor of cancer, and she's needing prayer. She went to the doctor and they ran some tests. And, let me make sure I get this right. Let's see here.
It's raining like crazy here.
Yeah, it's been coming down here today. She has bladder cancer. It's not very big. It's 2.4 centimeters, about the size of a small grape. It's not blocking the urethra, and it is contained inside the bladder. But she's definitely going to need some surgery, I think. Maybe, I'm sure, chemotherapy. I don't know about all that. But she definitely needs our prayer. If everybody could be there for her,
Yes.
prayer. Because, she's such a good person, man.
Yeah.
And she's in a lot of chats. She's got a lot of YouTube friends. So I'd appreciate that. She's always been really, really kind to us. And I do consider her a friend, a real friend. So if we could get some prayers for her, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hello, Crazy Train. Yeah, Crazy Train, Nicolina. BK did call Nicolina's daughter a retard, said she was retarded, probably retarded, he said. It's bad. BK is so triggered, and he's lashing out at people and accusing me of grape because of my first marriage, and Easy's jumping right on there with him. Easy didn't say that 4 months ago, but he's saying it now.
Yeah, but it wasn't. We all know it.
Yeah,
It's
funny how people's views change.
And you guys were kids, so no matter how much they twist and turn and everything else, they can't make it something that it's not. They can lie and be conspiracy theorists, slander people, but that's all they can do.
Yeah, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. They want to slander and make people out to be bad people that they're not.
Yep.
I'm honestly just sick and tired of it. And BK's statement was that I've been, I can't remember exactly how he worded it, but I've been kind of hiding the fact or running from the fact my whole life. No, I ain't.
Uh-huh.
I've been spending my whole life with my love of my life, and for the last
Raising your kids,
years, raising my children.
Yeah.
Unlike you, BK, I've talked to your daughter today, and she showed me the Cash App request where she sent you a $1 Cash App request. That was a token Cash App request, which you denied, by the way. And in that Cash App request, she left her phone number. And you didn't call her. You didn't text her. She just wants to talk to her dad. Shame on you, dude. And you're going to, and I got one that I actually recorded where he's telling Easy for any child that he doesn't even know, he would go to the back of hell to fight for them. Except for your daughter. Right, BK? That says all I need to know about you. You're one of those people I would have absolutely nothing to do with.
I mean, even look at his actions now, bro. He's not allowed to see his youngest kid because he don't know how to act.
And my green screen hides the fact that I look like I've got rigor mortis. So I don't know. I mean, maybe it does, maybe it don't. But, you know, there you go. I'm not hiding anything. This is what I look like. I think I'm a better looking guy than BK. Like, we've seen you all messed up and heroined up with your hair all funky and dunky, and you're riding around in your car screaming at your wife or ex-wife that's got a restraining order on you, being a complete moron. Dude, look at you and look at me. I'm 50 years old. I've been through hell and back with my body with surgeries.
Earning a living, something most of y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about.
Yeah. I put my life up against yours all day, every day, and twice on Sunday, son. You're a nothing nugget nobody. Just like Ernie. Just like Easy.
I was gonna say those three are still, well, two of those three are still in underoos sucking on breast milk right now, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, so what they think and how they feel doesn't really matter or apply to anything here. They can sit over there and they can slander, they can, you know, show their jealousy and the fact that they have to lie, others don't. And they hate that. You can't bring a truth.
It's hard to imagine, ain't it, Trixie?
I mean, look how long Ernie's been trying.
Yeah. Ernie's the same way. Protect women and children at all costs. His own kid's ashamed of him because he ran out on him. Left him with a predator, a real sexual predator. And he left him there. And that's a fact. That's not. Now, Ernie did make up a story to fictionalize all that, but it's a fact that that man was there in his home and Ernie left his child and his stepchildren there with that man. So you ain't no hero, son. Burger Cowboy, Ernie, and damn you, Skeezy. The three of you need to stay out of damn missing kids cases. You don't belong. You're not law enforcement. You're not trained investigators. You're want to be YouTubers. Move along now. Thank you, Pink Bolo. Jimbo, you're a good-looking man. Thelma's a very pretty woman. They should shut up. I agree. Thelma's a beautiful lady. Oh, that's awesome, Trixie. Got to spend today with your son for his 35th. Couldn't imagine ignoring him. Yeah. And you know, look at Constance. Like, her child ignores her. Like, all these people got all these damn skeletons in their closet where they're not family oriented. They want to point that finger at everybody.
Play moral police.
Finger.
Yep.
Hey, Mystery Sky.
They think they're moral police of some type, though.
Yeah. Somebody sent me a message earlier and said this triple ton Thelma account is in chats making fun. I don't care. We know that's traitors. Who cares? Have fun with it, traitors. I don't care. You know, and go ahead and mention me in a live stream and say it ain't you and that I'm triggered. I don't care. My wife is thinner than all you bitches that say that shit about her. Every one of you. So just keep on barking. And we'll just keep on being a happy family over here. You can't change that. Hey, Chasing. What do you mean you can't chat? No. Kemper?
Yes, sir.
Don't let her leave.
She ain't going nowhere. She'll be listening.
Okay.
We know how Chasing is. She likes to linger.
Hey, Kaz. He loved himself too much. He was always protected by High Mama and never took accountability for his own doings. Mama Keys was saying, "Okay, Benny, it's okay, Benny." Yeah, she still kind of protects him. And honestly, Benny's daughter reached out to her too, and not wretched. She reached out to her too, and she gave her the cold shoulder as well.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma didn't want nothing to do with her either. It's a shame.
Yeah, it's a sad situation, bro.
Yeah.
But they want to interject themselves into other sad situations and make those worse.
All right, Jason. Sneak one in here and there.
Put that energy into fixing your own shit, man. For real.
Now, I would like to focus on our original live stream tonight. We want to talk about, and I do want to shift focus to that for at least a little while here. Is the tooth. Now, the title of our live is Tina's tooth doesn't define her, but her actions absolutely do. I don't know how many of y'all are actually familiar with Tina and her antics and her background. Put one in the chat, and then not negative, but if you're just familiar with Tina, Xander,
PHN,
Predator Hunter Nation, other than the Ernie stuff. Excluding Ernie, do you know the background or any history with that group?
Yeah, what I was reading earlier today, man. It makes a lot of sense on what I was seeing and what I've heard come out of Tina's mouth. And yeah, it's bad, dude.
Well, I'm getting ready to show that one screenshot you sent me, and it just resonates. Like
what screenshot?
The one about the Hamstead, what happened? The hoax.
Oh, yes. Well, that's what I was referring to, and then I went and read that article from The Guardian.
Yeah.
Talking about it, and that also listening to that first part of that podcast, that 4-part series, bro, like they are some evil motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, you've seen Tina here recently in her stupors, where she accuses people of destroying them, trying to get them, or making up stuff about them to ruin their lives. She calls people pedos, calls people child traffickers, cannibals. She's just
Satanist. Yes.
Yeah, Satanist. Like everybody is evil if you don't agree with Tina.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show this screenshot because it really stood out when I read it, man. Because Thomas Niedermeyer has been here a few nights, and he's been telling us about the Hamstead survivors, the Hamstead, the people involved in that. And I really didn't put 2 and 2 together, but once you see this and you understand what happened, then you see that this is the reason why these people hate Tina, because Tina was pushing this.
Hey, Jimbo, I'm going to find in our chat, that link to that podcast that I sent you.
Yes.
Can you put that in chat?
Yes, I believe I can. I sure. Let me finish this, and when I close out, I'll go to that, because I'm sharing this from Facebook.
Okay.
But it says, Hampstead, London. Hampstead hoax was a series of false accusations originally made in 2014, alleging that a Satan-worshipping pedophile ring of about 175 parents, teachers, and religious leaders were sexually abusing, killing, and eating children and babies in the Hampstead area of North London. Now, every bit of this you have heard Tina say and seen what she does. she's got a Facebook group called Eating Lives Matter. This is right up her alley. This is why Tom Niedermeyer is on her ass.
Well, that's the thing, though. If anybody that's been paying attention looks real close, it's not hard to see that what has happened is Tina, and then anybody that is involved in anything she does, they have gone from the Hampstead and that narrative, cannibals, children, trafficking, all that shit, right? It's gone from that to her accusing people in Cott County and then on YouTube of the same things.
Yeah. Here's the link to the what it's called is it's a YouTube video, but we would show it, but it's 36 minutes long. It's called Hoaxed Episode 1.
It's actually got the parts of the interviews with the children and the investigators themselves talking.
Yeah.
So
Episode 1, Secrets and Lies.
Yeah.
Now, this is a series of podcast series.
It's on Tortoise, I think is the channel name. Something like that.
Definitely check this out when you get a chance. When you have a few minutes, put it on 1.5, 1.75 or whatever.
Well, I was going to say, you can tell they're from England. You can tell.
Yeah.
But it's really informative. And it only just this one podcast. You shouldn't have to know anything more about the case to know that the people that were accused have been cleared.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Tina and them continue with pages like Eating Lives Matter. Continuing by, she said it the other day that me and you are working with a lawyer from Germany. Same lawyer that was involved in the Hamstead case, which she believes still that people got by with things and that what the kids said was true. But the kids themselves told that they were coerced by physical punishment and other things to tell that story.
Yeah.
So Miss Tina and her dumb shit, it continues. Like I said, it's the same story, different people.
Yeah. Different country. It doesn't matter. Listen, this is the kind of stuff she does. And then she wonders why people don't trust her and they don't like her, because you have to have a warped mind to even think of this stuff. Because it's not true.
Well, this is what she feeds her sick mind with.
Yeah.
So it's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse.
Yeah. You know what a hoax is? Right? A hoax. That's what this was. It's a hoax. But Tina, not even from the country, pushing that horse shit. Like, it's awful.
Yep. And see, that's the thing. She has lost pages because she was lying, slandering, throwing misinformation and everything else out there. That's absolutely how she lost a bunch of those pages and her friends. I know because I remember one page that was getting reported every day for certain conspiracies dealing with QAnon. And the next thing you know, it's no longer. It's gone. And those are the same kind of conspiracies dealing with a Hamstead case, dealing with this situation on YouTube. Everything, it's all related to one thing, and that's a sick thought in a sick fuck's mind.
Yep. Right, Night Stalker. Feel me? And yeah, El Candy, following these kind of conspiracy theories, it really can damage your mind. I mean, it really, she believes in this stuff. She believes in all these whacked out of this world conspiracy theories. She's into it.
Oh yeah, bro. Like anybody that's ever been over the Foothills Parkway, they know good and damn well there's no UFO base out there. But she said it more than 5, 6, 7 times. She maintains that there are UFOs out there. and it's in a pyramid-shaped part of the mountain.
Right.
Now, maybe she took some hallucinogens, went up there, and that's what her day was about, but that's not true. It's not a real thing. Believe me, because I've eaten hallucinogens and been on that mountain. There is no UFO base.
You didn't even see them when you were on the hallucinogens?
No. And that's the thing, man. They're whack, bro. They are. They're so whack.
Yeah. Kaz, that's the main concern I would have too. And it really is. Yeah, she's insane. I'm scared she'll seed it in her kids' minds and they'll be like she is. From what I can tell, what I've seen, just in messages that I've seen and some videos, they're not following into that, full-fledged. I don't know now, but can always just hope and pray, I guess. But yeah, that's a concern because you learn your behavior, your patterns from people that you see every day. Yeah. Unfortunately, and look, that this is a really serious thing. This Hamstead hoax. Can you imagine how damaging that was to the accused?
And if I'm correct, which I'm pretty sure I am when I say this, there were no real victims at all in this situation, except for the 175 plus people that were accused of the heinous acts that never happened.
Yeah, never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, on a much smaller scale, you got shit like that going on over here where they're saying, oh, basketball coach patting people on the ass, one in the locker rooms, and blah, 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 and fucking blah, blah, blah. You got morons from Canada, drug dealers, making up stuff to just try to ruin somebody's reputation because they can't stand that they have a bigger YouTube following. Fuck a YouTube following. When you go real, you say you don't go real life, but when you make shit up like that, that's as real life as it gets. When you try to destroy somebody's livelihood with somebody that helps people for a living, for in real life, people who work in schools, coaches, teachers. I'm not a teacher, but teachers, substitute teachers, principals. Yeah, there are some weirdos. There are. There are weirdos that do everything. You know what, easy? There's weirdo rappers. There's weirdo YouTubers. There's weirdo McDonald's workers. That don't mean everybody is one, though. And when you take and twist somebody's words and you cut and edit shit, and then you make up accusations and attach somebody's name to it and put it online, you don't understand who you're hurting. Fuck me, right? I don't care. Fuck me all you want to, buddy. But all these kids that have been helped, you taking that away from them? For what? Some YouTube clout? You guys celebrate when I got fired, which was for getting 2 technicals in a game and getting thrown out, by the way. Taking up for a child, handicapped child who the referee said can't stand up on his own 2 feet. But you celebrate that. Like, oh, big fucking victory, right? Well, what about the kids who have messaged me with tears, crying? Love you, coach. Sorry, coach. Gosh, I wish we could play for you again. What about those, Easy? Fuck them, right? Nah, fuck you, Easy. Fuck you, Constance. Fuck you, Benny. Ernie. Fuck all of you. And that's how I really feel about it. And then getting right back into it, fuck you, Tina. on a much larger scale, you accused all these people of eating kids, children, babies. That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know it didn't happen. It was a hoax.
Well, now we know it's been hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Many hundreds of people that she is accused of being a cannibal, of using and selling adrenochrome, being traffickers, being pedos, being all of these things.
Yeah. And
not one stitch of proof, though. No proof. None.
Right. But
Just
when you say that about somebody, whether it's true or not, it plants a seed of doubt in other people's minds. If they don't know, then they're doubting. Is that true? Is did that person really? Is that person really a cannibal who ate children?
It's that initial stigma that's created from that fucking accusation, bro. And that's why they do it. Because, like I said, when facts are being brought out on them and they're made to look bad, they have to go further to sort of deflect what's being said about them. They have to go a little bit worse. So what do? They go to that. Yep. So that should tell you on what level they're playing on.
Yep. Thank you, Texas Kim MG. Member for 2 months. Your marriage to beautiful Thelma for 31 years has all anyone needs to know about y'all. Enough said. XOXO. Thank you very much, Texas Kim. And, you just look at it from a YouTube standpoint. There's so many people that had decided to hate me because of what they heard. They didn't know me then, but now I consider so many of them friends. Not even on YouTube, like in contact with daily off of YouTube. But that initial, like you said, their initial thoughts, because that's what they were told. He's a pedo. No, I'm not. And I can't even imagine being a religious leader. And, being an honest to God Christian preacher, preacher's wife, or whatever, and having somebody just destroy the image of you in people that had faith in you because of your faith in God. Mm-hmm. Because they didn't like you.
Well, you do remember that one of those many hundreds of people that I mentioned happened to be two upstanding citizens in Cott County that run a soup kitchen, that work for the sheriff's department and is a pastor. Yep. They run around accusing him.
I remember seeing the talk about the soup kitchen.
Mm-hmm. And tried to connect it to Benny. And none of that was true. Simple fact, they got called out on their sins when they were accusing other people of bullshit. And when that happens, so that, like I said, make it up. So attack the person that helps bring the information by saying that they're running a trafficking ring.
Yeah. Thank you, Lily Rochelle, for the $5 super chat. And that's why us mean girls feel horrible about the bad things we have said against you. It's all forgiven, Lily Rochelle. It was just it was an ugly situation between me and Nicolina. We said a lot of ugly things about each other, and we both have accepted our roles in that, and we moved forward. And I appreciate you all moving forward too. I really do. Like I said, Kemper and I have talked about this off the air per se in StreamYard, that things are a lot better now than on YouTube than we've seen them.
Well, yeah, it's more peaceful, and it allows us to focus more on why we came.
Yeah. Hey, Nana C, member for 13 months, a very lucky 13 months too. I love you all. We love you too, Nana C82. Well, I do. I don't know about Camper.
Of course. Nana C82 is the bomb.
She is. Hey, Mrs. T. What's happening in Texas, y'all? I missed something?
Not sure. Who knows? They're probably getting ice storms down there or something.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Pray for Texas next few days. Y'all got bad weather heading in? Y'all stay safe. I know those ice storms in Texas can be brutal because, they're not really equipped. There was, what was it? A few years ago, I think Trump was in office. And they had that big old ice storm, man. Either Trump was in office or it was right before he got elected. Maybe.
I think it was. Well, I remember that one ice storm in 2013 that hit, and it covered most of the East.
Yeah.
Like it shut us down. It covered everything. So that's the last one I remember that was that big. But there was also the one in Texas where the infrastructure couldn't handle the energy needs during a bad storm. And so there was a lot of people without during that storm. Yeah. And I want to say that was probably, I don't know, 2017 or 18, maybe.
Leslie, did I send you that picture yet? I meant to. Let me see. Be in trouble if I forgot.
Camper, do not post another pic of Tina. I'm mad. Trust me, I don't have many of Tina. Don't want them.
Nope, I did not send it yet. Here it comes right now, Leslie. My bad. That is little Ariel in the Heffa blanket.
That's cool.
Damn, I forgot. My bad, Penny. I'm telling you, my brain, y'all gonna have to remind me on stuff. If I don't do it right away. And
Hold on. You got one of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Brain, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just bought it the other day, though.
Picked it up at the flea market.
I got it at the flea market. Yeah.
You got a good deal on it. It was a 2-for-1.
There's this old boy, and I think it was like 7th or 8th grade. And I don't know if you remember the commercials. They might have been local, but it was, got my boots at the boot store. You remember those?
No.
Well, this old boy went around singing that all the time. I got my boots at the boot store. And he came up to me one day. He said, Jimbo, you know where I got my boots? I said, let me guess, Alan. You got them at the boot store. He goes, no, got them at the flea market.
Oh, Lord.
You got me there, buddy.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner.
Everybody goes to the flea market around here, buddy.
Yeah.
But
yes,
yeah.
I do remember that, Renee Marie. He thinks it's sexy.
Yeah. Let me go. She's got this stuff on her community wall, right? Some of this recent stuff.
Oh, yeah. Hampstead stuff, bro.
Let me go.
Advertising her little page, Eating Lives Matter, and then another one about the children's voices. But the children admitted to lying. Tina.
Yep.
That's what came of all of that. It was false accusations, and you helped carry the torch further.
Look. Oh, dear Jesus. Look at this crap. She's still pushing it, bro. Still.
What, recently in the past couple of hours?
8 hours ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the
this.
ones I'm referring to, ones that are all right here.
This is insanity, dude.
We are
this
the
is
storm.
Great resource page.
Anybody know what that is from? We are the storm. Anybody? QAnon. Anybody? QAnon. Yeah. Pizzagate. QAnon. Same shit.
She said this is a great resource page full of information about ritual abuse and the Hamstead case. For those interested in real information, all capital letters. This was not our page, and the owner of the page just one day quiet, I think she meant quit, social media shortly after her home was doxxed and swatted in California over this case.
Yeah.
Tina, look up the real story on the Hamstead. Share that instead of your damn QAnon bullshit.
What does it say right up underneath it? It says, hold on, this page is support of the Hamstead children, the children of Ella. And see, Ella's the one that persuaded them to lie. And if I remember correctly, they talk about whippings and things that they received.
Yep.
So Yeah, Tina, you're a dumbass.
Here's Tina's Facebook page. Eaton Lives Matter.
So there's 452 people that are definitely down the wrong path.
Yep. Father of the Hamstead whistleblower kids.
Mm-hmm. Ricky Dearman.
Mm-hmm. This and Hamstead documentation, the Hamstead Ponzi scheme. This is just the crazy stuff she puts out there, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this has been proven to be a hoax. Proven beyond the shadow of a doubt to be a hoax. Not somebody's opinion. Not a somebody guessing at something. No.
Not some DMT dream. Not no LSD trip.
Proof. Absolute proof. It was a damn hoax. And she is still pushing that bullshit.
Yep.
That's Tina Simmerly, y'all. That's Tina the Tooth.
And not just in her post either. When she was on panel yesterday, when she's in chat, everything. It's a continuous slander the entire time.
Yeah.
And people wonder how her business was destroyed. This kind of shit. And I'm pretty sure here soon I'll be able to locate some of these things that Tina was doing before Ernie. But when you do those kind of things, it sort of fucks you up when you're doing business with the same public you're accusing of being cannibals. And believe me, if it ain't that one person, it's their cousin or brother or sister that you're fucking with. And people don't like that. But she's done it since before. Like, you should have seen her dumb ass when all that happened with George Floyd. Dude, it was ignorant. Like, just the dumbest shit.
Interesting stuff going on behind the scenes, huh?
Oh, you just see my message?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I do remember, I can't remember what they're called, but it was like a glittergram or something like that was sent to Tina. That shit was funny. At least I think it was like a glittergram or whatever. You open it up and glitter goes everywhere. Nuts. Just peeping on chat, seeing what's being gossiped about. Word. But yeah, I was when I read that article today, it was like deja vu to a lot of situations I've seen Tina and them in the past few years. Just like that 3-page affidavit that I posted yesterday. Go and read that. If you haven't, you need to. I know there's been a couple of people that have shared it, but this is prime example of what Tina and Ernie do. And a lot of what they did in the Hampstead shit is the same shit they did in that 3-page affidavit. Same shit that they did with that mother and daughter that Ernie saved from the trafficking ring. All that shit. Continuous cycle. Rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat.
That's right, Kaz. It's upsetting. Erica's putting a link in there for y'all. Please check that out when you get a chance. I mean, if you want to. I mean, it's really worth the read or the listen. You can speed it up if you want, but it's eye opening. It really is eye opening. it's disturbing that Tina tries to. I don't know what she gets out of trying to destroy people. She don't even know those people. Hell, she don't know me. She knows what Ernie told her. You know, bunch of lies. That's all Ernie does. Ram 5150. Speaking of the business, who wants any food or homemade products when one can see, smell cleanliness? I remember when they well cleaned in that hot tub. Talking about Tina and Xander and their crew.
Yeah, they got that free hot tub and they were going to hook it up and all that shit.
Yeah. L. Kennedy said some of those followers really believe that stuff. Yeah, they do.
That's unfortunate.
It is, you know, and listen, somebody that believes that kind of thing is dangerous because if they, you know, if there's vigilantes amongst them, they're dangerous. They could go hurt somebody based on falsehoods. For one, vigilante justice shouldn't be anyway. If you apprehend and turn over to law enforcement, that's one thing. But, you know, there's a reason why there's a justice system and people have a right to defend themselves because of stuff like that. You know, everybody's not guilty of everything they're accused of.
Well, you know what you just said about the people that believe that shit are dangerous.
Yeah.
Those videos from Kendall, their right-hand guy for the longest fucking time, should serve as a great example of how they're dangerous. Besides his criminal record, the threats that he was, I'm bringing Armageddon with me. Y'all done fucked up. All that shit. And he had that gun with him. You remember who I'm talking about?
Yep.
That should serve as a prime example. Because he's definitely not right in the head. And he believes all the shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, recently up there in, was it Maine? Yeah, it was Maine. The guy had the voices in his head, went on a killing spree. Or they thought he had voices in his head. I mean, he ended up killing himself, I guess, and didn't get to tell anybody. But.
Well, he had gone to family and his superiors and told him that was happening. And apparently he went to therapy or something, but not very long. And it just kept getting worse. And basically it just got out of control and he did what he did. But yeah, he was hearing voices. I remember reading that.
Yep.
That he said he was.
Yeah. El Kennedy said there has been tragic outcomes from these conspiracy theories, parents harming their little ones and spouses, etc. They are really dangerous. You know, it's never the person who's got the conspiracy theory that gets hurt, right? They hurt other people or cause other people to get hurt.
Yep.
It's just, I mean, I don't know.
Well, it takes the attention away from the real fucking truths.
Yeah.
It takes energy away from those real truths. You spend it and you get tired in all these conspiracies that can't be proven. You just give up, man. You throw your fucking hands in the air. Like, fuck it. Especially if you're weak-minded and then you just believe the fucking Jones clan there, or whatever you want to call them. The cult mother and her titty baby.
Yep. So, man, I wish Thomas was in chat tonight. He could really shed some insight, especially about the Hamstead stuff. You know, I didn't get to look into it too much today. I wish I had a little bit more time. But I tell you what, buddy, you know, hey, there he is. Hey, Thomas. I said, I wish you, boom. Let me try this. I wish I had $1 million. I could really use $1 million.
No, I'd really, I'm going to go on a little search tonight and see if I can't find some of the shit she did besides the Eating Lives Matter bullshit, because I know there is some. And if you go on her Facebook, you can see where she's been plugging this fucking bullshit into her cycle of conspiracies for the past few years. Yeah. And she's also compared and tried to tie the people in Hampstead to the people in YouTube land in Cott County. Absolutely have. We're all working together. It's a big conspiracy. We're all cannibals, trafficking ring, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Thomas, you've spoken to some of those folks, right? Some of the people that were accused and their lives affected from this hoax, from the Hamstead hoax. It's crazy to me that people as far away as the United States, especially Podunk area like where Tina's at, and no offense, Kemper, but I mean I'm from a Podunk place too, you know.
Oh, you ain't offending me, bro.
But you know, I mean, it really is. It's a blip on the radar.
Proud to be Podunk, bro.
Right, me too. But really, you know, it's not a big city. She's not high profile, but people like that pushing these falsehoods, disturbing people's real lives. You know, what they do is weaponizing the very basic instinct of protecting children. That is why the hex are so toxic. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They eat away at your heart and soul by using children.
Mm-hmm. Same as the QAnon conspiracy. Hashtag save the children. Yep. Just like what Ernie's been trying to do.
100%.
Predator hunter. I'm going to save the kids, protect women and children at all cost. That's what they play on, that heartstring. And that's a very strong one for a lot of people. I get it. I understand the emotion behind that and the conviction behind that. But that's why this makes it that much more a sin. Like I said, pretending to be somebody that saves children from predators is as bad as the predator themselves.
Yeah.
You might as well just commit the crime yourself. Because the energy that people are putting into your bullshit is taken away from somebody that could be saved. So you can stop it. You can protect the kids, but you choose to lie about it.
Yep.
Just get a fucking job, support yourself, stop grifting, and you don't have to worry about this shit. You don't have to cover all your fucking lies every day. Won't have to do that. I mean, you're going to take a huge fucking L anyway. Might as well just go ahead and get it over with. Same thing with Ernie in prison. Might as well just go ahead and turn himself in. Just take the L.
This was 2014, right? 2013, 2014?
I think so, yeah.
So I'm assuming these children, most of them, especially the ones that were, you know, old enough to be coerced into telling lies.
Well, there was 2 of them.
Yeah, are adults now, right?
I believe they are.
Have they spoken out since becoming adults, or were
I didn't get that far into it. He might know.
Protecting children is the common denominator in every civilized community. It unites people even in deeply divided societies. It should be sacred, not exploited by evil idiots. Amen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Say it one more time louder for the people in the back.
Makes me want to take that and turn it into all capitals.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, you want to get to somebody's heart, somebody who really cares about things. You say, there's children involved. These kids are being hurt. Kids are being harmed. Potential predators, kids. You start doing that, and it opens eyes. You put on a hat with a tooth on it, and you pretend to be larger than life. And you say, we the people, we're going to protect women and children at all costs. Well, then, you know, anybody who's got a heart, and especially the ones with not much brain, are going to jump right on to that without vetting, without checking. No, full-fledged. We back you.
Lee, absolutely, Lee. FYI, that's how BK had some amazing, solid, loyal mods at one point. Just saying, at the stand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my goodness! Like I don't know if you saw Nicolina streaming there, but she was counting in her chat the amount of former BK mods.
Mm-hmm.
It was close to 30.
Yep.
I think it was 27 or 28. It was way up there, man. You know, like I don't even think we have that many former mods.
Well, dude, I mean, we have watched him self-destruct on his channel anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not surprising. It's not even surprising that they all went in the same group, or most of them. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, like this is what they've done from the get-go. Play on those heartstrings, manipulate people's feelings and emotions. And you want to talk about a psyop? That's a psyop.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, Benny was on Dipshit's panel, Easy's, and he was telling Easy, I did the Predator Hunter thing before Ernie. I did it right. No, you did not.
He'd still be doing it if he did it right.
Well, here's what he said. He said, I would catch these fools, and I would show up and have them meet me at the gas station. My homeboy was a cashier at the gas station, and I'd have them come up there and show up with a latte or whatever it was from wherever it was from. And I know I had them because they'd be the only fool standing there with a pumpkin, whatever the fuck it was. But anyway, and he said, I'd catch them. I'd follow them outside and tell them they didn't show up here tomorrow with their Bible, not my Bible, but their Bible. And I was going to go to their job, go to their mom, go to their wife, go to their schools and tell their kids' principals. BK, none of them went to jail, son. All you did was teach those fools how not to do it. You did it exactly the way fucking Ernie did it. Idiot. None of them got punished. Moron. 0 got punished. Do you think they left there saying, oh my gosh, this guy caught me? I'm going to lose all my predator thinking. I'm not going to think about little kids no more. I'm never going to do it again. You really think that, Burger Cowboy? No. They did exactly what they did with Tina Simmerly and Skirny Dog Shell. They left there and they said, oh shit, next time I'm going to be more careful. Next time I won't show up with a latte or whatever it was. I can't remember. Somebody tell me. But all you did was gave them a blueprint, just like Ernie did, of what not to do. Jackass. You put them right back out on the street.
Mm-hmm. Thomas says Shell is a liar and was a liar and a fraud from the get-go. You cannot build on that foundation.
Right, Thomas. It's exactly right.
We tried to tell him that at the beginning. You know, quit telling all these grandiose stories that you can't back up and at least just be the personality that you think you are. Don't lie. You don't have to back it up. You can just be a personality. He doesn't understand that. He's got to be a superhero.
Yeah. I mean, we told Ernie, look, dude, you're funny. Tell your fucking corny jokes. Get your laughs. Get those women who think you're hot stuff. You can still make money. You can still be a YouTube creator. You can still be, get your 15 minutes of fame without lying and pretending to be something you're not. Mm-hmm. Without scheming and just, selling something you don't have. But no, that's not, he can't do that. He's got to be cheating somebody and lying about something. It's that
rush. Getting away with it. That's what it's all about, bro.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Just a second here.
No, you're good. So if you would pull up that Guardian article, I'd read it.
All right, I'll grab it. Let me grab it.
I got my readers on.
Reading glasses today, old boy?
Yep, my old glasses. Your eyeballs.
Well, that's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some pop-ups along with that one. Let's see. All right. Can you see it?
Can you bring it up a little bit more?
Nope. No. If I could take some screenshots of it and then email it to myself, I could make it bigger probably.
Hold on, I'll fix it. 1 second.
You can pinch and zoom probably.
I'm about to use my laptop real quick.
Oh, breaking out the hardware. Good stuff.
Let me see her. Let me get past these ads.
If you can't see it, I can.
Hold on, I got it. All right. In the summer of 2014, 2 children accused their father of running a Satan-worshipping pedophile ring. According to them, Ricky Derriman led a group of roughly 175 parents, teachers, and religious leaders whose demonic abuse was centered on their school and joining church in the affluent North London neighborhood of Hampstead. They claimed that when police visited those locations, they would find deceased babies. Scotland Yard became involved after the videos of the children's testimony were sent to them, but when the police found no evidence, the children recanted, revealing the eerie truth to investigators that they had been forced into making the false allegations by their mother, Ella Draper, and her partner, Abraham Christie, in a process judge would later refer to as torture. However, because of the abuse had happened off UK soil on holiday in Morocco, the police closed the case and Christie and Draper fled the country. Nonetheless, the children's claims were shared online, giving rise to a widely shared conspiracy theory, which holds that there genuinely is a satanic pedophile ring in Hampstead. This has led to Dearman and the other 175 people falsely accused receiving harassment, death threats, online abuse, which continue to this day. In Hoaxed, the new 6-part podcast series from Tortoise Media, investigate journalist Alexei, whatever that name is, tells the full story of the one that most prominent conspiracy theories to rock the UK. It's the first podcast Monstrous has created since making what this paper deemed the best podcast of 2021. Sweet Bobby, a mind-bending, unbelievable, but true catfishing story about a woman who falls in love with a man online and over the phone. Until years into their relationship, she discovers that he is actually her female cousin. Whew, that's pretty harsh. During that investigation, and in developing Hoax, Monstrous says he was struck by the inability of law enforcement to properly prosecute online perpetrators. The accountability we see in the physical world is not transferred to the digital world. He says, as he's on a Zoom call from his London home, there's a gap. Monstrous, a former barrister, was asked at the beginning of the year to investigate the Hamstead case by legal contact who had been helping a mother embroiled in it. After hearing her story over dinner, Monstrous was intrigued. This was a very human example of how something online had been allowed to grow out of control and have real world effects. It's interesting to see how the digital world has jumped ahead of our institutions and the protections they offer citizens. The first episode of Hoax opens the muffled voice of a policeman. He tells the two children at the heart of the case, whatever you tell us in here, you are not in trouble. As long as you tell the truth, there won't be any problems, okay? After a short intro from Monstrous, the high, innocent voice of a child begins. In my classroom, they got this little door at the back of the tiny room. It's stuffed with sweets, prizes, especially to pay the children to do sex with them, the teachers and the parents. 1 second. Even though these allegations against Dearman were fictitious and would eventually be dismissed as baseless by a high court judge asked to look into the case by social services, they became a full-blown conspiracy theory when Draper began working with the two activists. In a custody battle for the two children, one of them stated a public campaign about the case, depicting Draper as innocent. The other, who claimed to believe Draper, uploaded the original allegation videos and list of names online, which were viewed millions of times across the world. Some parents began to homeschool their children, making them carry tracking devices and planning escape routes in case of an attack. Others had businesses ruined as a result of being unable to maintain a reputable online presence. One of the activists, during working with Draper, gained access to the Google Drive of one of the parents, downloaded a photograph of her 9-year-old daughter, and uploaded it online, describing her as the star of the sex show. Pedophiles even contacted some of the parents, asking them if their children were available. According to Monstrous, social media companies are yet to take down all of the posts, perpetrating the unfortunate fate of the people named baselessly on that list. These videos were posted all the way back in March 2015, yet they are still there, he says. I find that unforgivable. That's sort of like Tina's little Facebook page, Eating Lives Matter, guys.
Yep. 100%.
You know? Also featured in the first episode is an interview with Draper. To set it up, Monstrous used I'm not even going to try right now. A well-known conspiracy theorist who refers to herself as the Great British Bird. They all have their names, says Monstrous, who has previously hosted Draper on her podcast. Draper was compelling in their multiple interviews. Ella comes across as an intelligent woman. If you didn't know about the conspiracy theory and just heard her talking about her relationship with Ricky, you might think, here's a woman who wants to get out of a relationship and has best interest of her children at heart. However, Monstrous increasingly noticed Draper using the language of a conspiracy theorist. In an interview on the day Russia invaded the Ukraine, Draper, who is Russian, told Monstrous the invasion was justified because of the cabal of elites controlling the world. We've heard that one before from Tina.
Yep.
Between the mother and sinister plotter was intriguing. She comes from a place I know and understand, living in a London suburb with young kids, parent WhatsApp groups, and yoga. That's my life. So speaking to someone who is in that world, but also totally submersive of that world, is psychologically interesting. Later in the series, Monstrous heads to Morocco, where Christy, Draper's partner in crime, is believed to live. We have a few pictures of his social media, but after a week, we were able to find his gatekeeper, this 23-year-old man who handles all of Christy's affairs. You have to go through him to get an appointment with Christy. You can't look him in the eye. You have to put money on the table because he doesn't touch money. This person told Monstrous that Christie is now back in the UK. That discovery was frustrating, Monstrous says. But if it was true, it's very significant because the police had been prevented from taking action against him in the past because he was out of their jurisdiction. I'm like 3 seconds behind you on the scrolling, bro. Sorry.
Are you fine?
As Monstrous follows the story, he ends up delving deep into the intricacies of conspiracy theory propagation. Monstrous says the strangest interactions do not come when confronting active abusers such as Draper and Christie, or watching conspiracy scream pedophile outside churches and schools, but speaking with people in respected positions of society who have been sucked into the conspiracy and subsequently become influential drivers for spreading it. In The Making of Hoax, Monstrous spoke to a former Scotland Yard detective. He had a good career as a police officer, but now will sit down and say that he believes demonic possession and that satanic abuse is rife across the UK. During their conversation, Monstrous says the ex-policeman even broke into a full impersonation of a possessed person. Another moment that stands out, Monstrous, is his conversation with a British psychotherapist and poet who had just held a book launch at the House of Lords. Those are the interviews that really shake you up. He says, as an encounter in which his interview dubiously claims that she had been or has seen hundreds of cases of satanic abuse, calling it the second Auschwitz. These are establishment figures who have done real jobs, and yet they are telling me things I've seen no jurisdiction for or justification for. You can tell how important they are to driving conspiracy theories. Monstrous says one impetus for making Hoaxed is a desire to deconstruct this age-old phenomenon. If we properly dissect the Hamstead hoax, that would tell us something interesting about other conspiracy theories' work. Damn, it's been 8 years after that.
Yep.
That's crazy. I'm just waiting. Sorry. There it is. He adds, 8 years after Hampstead, we have had Pizzagate, QAnon, and all those huge conspiracy theories. They are so similar. There's the satanic and pedophile elements and the bleeding over into real life violence. In the world we live in today, there is not a demarcation between offline and online. Hoaxed is available on all major podcasting platforms. That's cool to know. Let me see. Yep, and that's the end of it.
Yep. All right.
Sorry, my eyes were failing me toward the end. I was having a hard time keeping up with it. Like I said, I got to get glasses, bro. My readers aren't cutting it.
Sorry. Didn't something like this happen somewhere in the U.S., like back in the 1980s, I think, and it was later proven false because the shrinks the kids were seeing implanted encouraged false memories in them. I think maybe you're right, Donna. I do recall something like that, or hearing of something like that. But this just goes to show you, man, that they plant these things in these children's minds, and
just imagine what Tina's kids have gone through so far. Just imagine that.
Thomas said Draper tried the same scheme on her first husband when battling with him for custody of their first son. Wow.
Damn. And if you think back, that war that Tina and them were having with that ex-contractor of Blackwater, how many times he was accused and he had to go through the DCS process and everything else. And you see how much they talked about it. they put it out there as if it was a fact. Tina and them did.
Yeah. Thomas said there's a short recording of Abe and Ella coaching and instructing the children. It shows what they did to these children. Wow. You know where we can find that, Thomas?
And that being said, that same guy's daughter, the one that they have that recording on Tina's channel.
Yeah.
The truth shall set you free. You can tell that was coached. Anybody go listen to that, you can hear it. And she still has it on her channel because she's a dumb twat like that. Another one of those things that parents have had really tried hard to get taken down, but Tina still maintains with the ignorant bullshit. I like your avatar, Thomas. That is hilarious. Oh, yeah, I put that picture up that I showed you earlier.
Yeah.
Community post. Oh, skank boy. Oh, love and grace. Shame on you. Being late.
Right. New poll. Do you think the Hamstead hoax really happened, or was it a lie and conspiracy theory? First answer is it was a lie and conspiracy theory. Second answer is I think it was real. Vote, Tina.
Yeah.
We know you watching, bish.
She'll have a vote for each one of her personalities, too, so expect like 6 or 7 votes for her.
Oh, no. I guess Ernie was live and claims he was in a car wreck, ended his live stream, went mute, no sound of a crash, just blank. And Ernie's going, Mama T saying Ernie was in a car wreck. Maybe Ernie texted Mama T and said, I'm going to live, but barely. I can't go to work tomorrow. Please
I'm on life support.
Yeah. I was in a bad wreck and I ain't going to make it. I just ain't going to make it. Yeah, next thing you know, he's going to be saying, send money to help me. Help me.
Always some bullshit.
He's been through a lot in the last 3-4 weeks, bro. Been through a lot. Is he dead again? Nah. He's like a cockroach. Oh, skunk, don't be mean.
She's being punished for being late. It's no big.
Maybe Ern's with Tina, and they got dunked on so hard tonight with people actually getting here the truth.
That Tina's actually rocking his world, huh?
Mm-hmm. What she said she'd do, bro. What she said she'd do.
Oh, Lord.
Are you shitting me? Jimbo, one of his tigers, posted a car crash sound effect. Oh, dear Lord. This guy. Listen, there ain't nothing he won't say or do. Oh, thank you, Lily Rochelle, for gifting membership to the stand. We appreciate that. Thomas said, I'll go to sleep. It's 6:30 in the morning here. I'll send some more material in the next days. Thank you very much, Thomas. Look forward to seeing that stuff. Get you some rest, buddy. We appreciate you hanging out with us as long as you did. It is late for you, but we really do appreciate you being here. We'll help spread this awareness. Like Tina can't keep getting away with this stuff, man. We live here in the States, on stateside with her, and she's going to try to do this to people here. She's got to be stopped. Got to be stopped. So you all help us spread the word. Share this video. Share the podcast. Share other videos. It's got to be stopped. You know, and like I said, Tina, this has not a damn thing in the world to do with your tooth. Not a thing. Nope. It's all you, Tina. No tooth at all.
I'll know that.
None of these goddamn fucking YouTubers have had to go through anything that I've gone through, period. Or my children, period. So all these fucking people up on here can fuck the fuck off. Because they don't know fucking shit. And they've made money off of me. They've made money off my broken tooth. Like, talking shit about me.
I had to.
Damn.
I had to throw the broken tooth out there.
Oh, dude. We are going to find that motherfucker, and we are going to name it.
Yeah. I need to put that up. You know, put up a thing, name Tina's tooth competition. Not a competition. No.
Suggestion box.
Suggestion. What we'll do, you know, we'll because we do want to pay for the tooth. We'll take $1 a suggestion. Every suggestion you put in, we're going to put on the wheel. And we're going to spin that wheel. And one time for the winner. Tina's tooth. You got any ideas, Kemper? Tina's tooth?
What, the name?
Yeah.
No, not offhand.
I got a suggestion. It's kind of like a line, not just one name, though. Mr. Floppy knocked me out.
Is that what you're suggesting for the name?
Yeah, Mr. Floppy knocked me out.
Put your $1.
Tooth. Oh, I'm going to put in my $1.
Okay, I was going to say.
Charlie K, a.k.a. Tiger Mafia. That's the one who put in the sound. These idiots. Well, maybe when Ernie abruptly ended his live, Speakeasy picked up some numbers over there. He'd been trailing us for most of the night, and him talking about Ernie, BK, and the tooth over there. Nope, he didn't.
Oh, you mean he's over there talking about absolutely everything that has nothing to do with him?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, he's jumping on the bandwagon.
I guess you got to pour yourself out to get fucking chat numbers. Yeah, I would agree. They trigger each other. And that used to be one of those denominators in their relationship, because you can see power struggle absolutely all the time. Because, you know, the Colonel, and even Tina fit into that shit, right? But, you know, she's got to have her pull too, man. If she don't, good Lord, nobody's happy. If Tina and Ernie had a baby, it would be a toothless tiger. Just saying. Yep. Charlie can't disguise himself because all he ever says is, "Build it bigger, they will come." He's Ern's biggest cheerleader. Yeah, that's all he's ever said. And of course, you know, for Ernie, he claims that was words of wisdom from Charlie K. Like, haven't you ever seen Field of Dreams? Dumbasses. Oh, shit. Dumbasses. Tell me the tooth or the truth is on the tooth. I was thinking something like Phantom. I don't know. Oh, shit. Yep. Jimbo had to reboot, y'all. It's like that computer's been giving him fits, or his internet, one of the two. MS, that's a really good movie. It is. But, you know, you would think with Ernie and all his throwback movies and songs that he likes to play from the 80s and 90s, actually, you think he would have heard that one, right? If you build it, they will come. Yep.
I was not in a car wreck, y'all.
You still got your power?
I do.
Okay.
Lily Rochelle, thank you for the $2 super chat. Timmy, the tooth or the truth is the tooth is in the tooth. All right, let me write those down. Lily's the first two on the wheel. Let me get my notebook out. I've got a feeling it's going to be huge.
Grubby Goat says, I was thinking about that earlier. No telling what their mama has them scared of. Well, I mean, when the youngest one is telling stories of a spy coming up and being beheaded and the body burnt, that's pretty hardcore from a, at the time, 5-year-old, I believe.
Yep.
So can you imagine the shit that they've heard and not spoke about? And even if they overheard Tina and Ernie and Xander talking about it, seriously, come on. It's not even close to being appropriate for something you talk to your child about. Especially when you know you're fucking full of shit. I guarantee all them kids were scared of most people in Cott County. Guaranteed. And it was because of the bullshit their mom fed her, or fed them.
Got you down, Lily Rochelle, with those two names. Yeah, right. Those poor kids. I agree.
Yep. And of course, you know, she's like, "Oh, they're trying to get my kids taken from me." No, we just want your kids into a good situation, Tina. And you won't do what's right to make it a good situation. You feed them the dumb shit in their head. Are we making calls? No, we're not. But you need to get your shit right for your kids' sake, man. I don't care if you like me, hate me, whatever. Think about your kids. Get some medication going, something.
That's the issue. They don't think about their kids. You know, then they're in this to protect women and children at all costs. All of them are. And, you know, they all say that. I heard Easy earlier say, that's what I'm here to fight against. Fucker, you ain't here to fight against nothing.
He's fighting from the basement. Shut up.
Yeah, all you're here to do is fucking fight for somebody's money. You want somebody's money up your ass, piece of cow dung. Oh, Lily's got two more. Lily Rochelle comes in strong with $2 super chat for the tooth shall set you free and truth be told. You know what? I think we have a live stream entitled The Tooth Shall Set You Free from way back, Kemper. You remember that one?
We probably do.
Dude, hang on. I'll see. I'll check it here in a second.
Teresa, they are very, very persuasive liars. That they are. And if I remember correctly, that 3-page affidavit that I posted yesterday, the lady that they did that to was the lady that came and cleaned their home and business before they were inspected. Like, there's a video where Tina and them did not let the lady inspect. And she was like, let me make sure that you're understanding this and I'm understanding this. You're refusing me. And they were like, yep. And she was like, well, you understand I'm going to have to go through the process pretty much. And of course, you know, they were over there, the badge we're working with in town, human trafficking ring, blah, 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 you know, all that shit. And of course, you know, this is the same kind of shit that they feed the sheriff's department when they show up about their dogs. And the sheriff's department when they show up about a runaway kid and all that kind of stuff, because they don't want to talk about that. Because, yeah, Grayson was considered a runaway. I'm pretty fucking sure that's why she was sent off.
Thank you, Pink Bolo, for the $2 super chat and entry into the tooth competition. Lucky, because it's free of that germ-infested mouth. Let me check here. I'm pretty sure we got one coming to tooth.
Well, I mean, there's all, you know, those two names like Dead Root or something like that.
It. Yeah. I went back and changed the name of it, I think. But yeah, we have one called that. Hey, thank you for the new subscribers. We're up to 8,551 now. Appreciate that.
Teresa, apparently they're staying in that family property. Apparently. So there's not really much that can be done. They are being provided for, and, you know, if you really know where they are and you know something's going on, you can make a call. But they've pretty much taken any kind of visibility of that off of YouTube.
Thank you, Lily Rochelle, for the $2 super chat. Give MS2 MS, put your 2 in chat and we'll put them down for you. Won't let you send milestones? I wonder what's up with that. It's weird, ain't it? Sorry about that. Right now, the poll is at 89%. It was a lie and conspiracy theory, and 11% think it was real. It's good possibility that that 11% may not be actually in chat. They might actually be the twofers watching. All right, Whip is my name. And someone else can use the other. Send message here, huh? Hey, thank you, Kim Louise, for the gifted membership. How are you doing this evening, Kim Louise? Staying out of trouble? Whip it because she said she lost it using her whip. Did she really say that? Oh. You ever been hit with that whip, Kemper?
Hell no.
Hey, Mystery Lady, member for 18 months. Love all the Stan fam. We love you too, Mystery Lady. Monster of Secret says, I am good for some things. Yeah, you good. You all right for some things, yeah. But it's beyond hot. We can't walk outside. Well, it's not beyond hot here. It is warmed up, though, quite a bit. It's been in the 60s the last couple of days. It rained like a mother, but it wasn't cold. It was rainy, though. Muddy. Muddy like Ernie's feet in that photo. Did you see that nasty-ass picture?
Nuh-uh. What picture?
Picture of his foot all ganked up.
Oh, like a couple weeks ago?
I don't know. I just got it yesterday. Somebody sent it to me.
Oh, I didn't know if it was when he showed his ankle and feet and the gashes and all that shit.
No, it wasn't a big swollen one. No. I think it was taken, from the disposition. Don't know for sure, but that's what it looked like.
Well, there's at least 10% that think that it was real. Hamstead.
Yep. She whipped the guy, he chased her, and she hit the ground. Well. Hey, honey bunny. Member for 8 months. conspiratoof was really there. Hey, y'all. What's up, Amethyst?
Hey.
Yeah, it's the tooth is in rare form today. In the last couple of days, actually.
Yeah. She's been on one lately. Like I
Yeah.
said, she's been doing her, I forget what the titles were, but let me see, what was it? Of her live streams, what was it? Strolling Through Memory Lane, episode 1 and 2. And of course, a lot of what she's putting in there is slander and bullshit, even toward the people at Hamstead, people in Cott County, people on YouTube, all of that.
Yep.
That's all it's been. And this was all in the past 2 weeks, 11 days ago and 8 days ago.
I know, like, I talked to her one day and I said, hey, do you know Kemper? And she said,
are you retarded? Seriously?
But yeah, man, she's been panel hopping and like what she did on Ernie's yesterday and shit. And I mean, she's really showing what she's about.
it's kind of funny to watch her go at TM, though.
Oh, yeah.
She called her a whore and everything.
It was funny watching her go off on a couple of people.
Oh, you
It
said
really
go ahead,
was.
whore.
Like she went off on Ern, too.
Yes, she did.
Like him, they were screaming at each other.
Yeah. Lovers quarrel.
Oh, yeah, that power pull, man.
She gonna rock his world when she gets hold of him.
You could hear her grinning from ear to ear and that tooth just whistling when she was talking about that, boy. Right. I'm gonna rock that boy's world.
Yep.
Get my whip and my damn strap on.
He said, come here, Ernie Shell.
About made me spit my coffee, bro. Oh, shit.
You should hear the car wreck video Tiger Mafia shared. It's horrific. Sounds like 100 cars crashed together. Ernie is history for sure, this disaster. No, he'll come back. Listen, he defies the fucking odds. He jumps out of vehicles going 70 miles an hour. He defies the fucking odds. Have you not seen the Lightning Tiger?
I was going to say that was one of the clips I was telling you about last night that I found.
Here you go.
I jump out of vehicles going 70 miles an hour. I defy the odds. I jump out of vehicles going 70 miles an hour. I defy the odds.
He defies the odds, bro. Jumping out of vehicles going 70 miles an hour and shit. MS said her other name is Tufanon. Hey, that's a good one. That is a good one. Not to be confused with QAnon. Tufanon. I like it. Thank you, Daisy Joe, for pointing that out. It's the Wolf Moon tonight. I wonder if Skern is running and howling. No, didn't you hear he was in a bad car wreck just now? Screeching, boom, brought an end to his live stream. He can't find a fridge box for his castle. Hey, Laurie's World, how are you today? It's good to see you here. Okay, I said, oh my God, I still have this video on my old tablet. I defy the fucking odds. That's right. That's the day he was on a real bad tear, bro.
That was when he was doxing people in Buffalo and everything.
Yep, sure was.
Yeah.
And like he said, he hadn't slept in 36 hours or something. He said he was, let's see. Anybody that knows me knows I am law enforcement or military and law enforcement. Huh? You law enforcement now? Security guard don't equal law enforcement, son. Just because you went and bought yourself a badge at the flea market or wherever, where Alan got his boots at, don't mean that you're a law enforcement officer. It means you're a phony, fraud. Yeah, that video. Yeah, I mean he was really out of it that day. Of course, he blamed it on not having no sleep, but I don't know if that he blamed it, but he just said he hadn't had no sleep. But he was really whacked out looking. You know, his beard looking a little scruffy and some gray in there, and you know, boop boop boop. He was saying, some people, and you know, listen. I would say Ernie has doxed, I don't know, 10 times the amount of anybody else that's doxed people on YouTube. 10 times the next person down from him. And he thinks it's cool. I've got one video of him somewhere. It's probably on the channel somewhere in one of our videos, but where he says, we're going to dox. This is what we do. You know, we're going to dox them because that's what we do. Really? That's what you do? At least you're proud of it, son. Oh, the picture he posted today on his community page in his Halloween costume. Oh, was that the security guard costume he had on? Saying he worked for G4 Security or whatever. G4S Security.
Yeah.
You know, he may have worked there for a day or two. He may have. But I know Ernie. And Ernie don't work anywhere very long.
Never has.
Nope.
I don't think he's ever had a job more than 3 months of any type. Just being real.
No, I don't think so either. He's a quitter. Well, you see, he don't like. He likes to think he's his own boss. That he's intelligent enough to get by and make plenty of money and scam people, scheme people, steal from people, and make good money, not having to work. When he's actually working a job, that's when he's the most desperate. Because he knows, you know, gosh almighty, I can't get nothing from nobody. I've squeezed all these turnips dry, and now I'm going to have to actually get out there and earn some money until I can figure out, you know, a new con. I seen Brad in his chat asking Ernie some questions. Yeah, I seen Ernie ask him to come up on panels. But, well, yeah, I heard it. I was listening to the stream being streamed of a stream. But yeah, it was funny. Brad must be sober today, I guess, or off whatever. I don't know. Who knows? That guy's a junkie too, man. Like he's not working. And you know, Easy want to talk shit about him, but was it a month, 6 weeks ago? Easy was
had him on his panel.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, pay these people $200 so they can come up here and lie on Jimbo. You see, Easy, those are your kind of people. Not my kind of people. He ain't my friend. Mr. Lady said he's had this job or new job 2 days. Now he'll be out of work for a car wreck. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be his excuse. I don't think he had this job. I don't think he's really working those construction job. I think he got a hard hat from somebody or his Photoshop. One of those two. He was definitely in somebody's basement in that picture. Do you know who James Foley is? I do know who James Foley is. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Familiar name.
Yep. Yeah, I coached James's kid in basketball. And it was about 3 years after Ernie shows screenshots of me saying James is selling my drugs or whatever. I had not met him until 3 years after Ernie's screenshots. So yeah, but I know who James Foley is. I don't see him very much anymore. He's an over the road trucker. But yeah, Ernie likes to throw his name out there.
Yeah, Ernie is a name dropper, that's for sure. Always has been.
He is missing and probably not going to return. Brad was talking about him this morning. Oh, I think you're talking about a different Foley. Somebody asked me about a Foley from Harlan County that was hit by a train or something. That wasn't. Yeah. It was a 24-year-old guy. Hang on a second. I'll tell you.
I was going to say, he's got like 1, 2, 3. He's got 3 lives that he's, or at least short lives that he's posted in the past hour and a half, 2 hours.
Brad?
One of them, yeah. One of them's called Mr. STD calls Bell County Jail Ives man unalived. And then another one is local arrest report, jailhouse news, local junkie news with Mr. STD.
Yeah.
And then the bird is the word that gets out, son goes in jail. Also more jail site and local news on Crack 40 TV.
Yeah.
What a moron.
There was a guy named Jerry Foley in Harlan, 24 years old. It was, I guess, found unalive or dead or whatever. I don't think you cannot, are not allowed to say dead on YouTube. But
right.
Anyway, there's a guy named Jerry Foley from Harlan. I don't know him. No, I don't know any Foleys that I know of that I can remember from Harlan. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that guy, but he was found, I guess, near the railroad tracks in somewhere in Harlan.
I know he's over here showing the arrest report of one Brandon Shanks.
I think that might be Big Josh's son, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, he looks a little bit younger. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What a fucking loser this guy is, man.
It was actually, he's showing Josh's now. But yeah, he was showing Brandon's. Like, dude, I've seen Brad's. I want to say his is like 20 pages deep.
Oh, it's deep. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I have all of it, but what I have, it's about 20 pages worth.
Yeah, you can go to the Harlan County Detention Center website. Here, I'll pull it up. We'll look at it.
And I know most of his has been because of dope.
Yep.
I think old dumbass is using a filter.
Which dumbass?
To video with Crack 40 or Crack, whatever you want to call him. Funny shit.
What's his last name?
Who?
Oh, be Rad. Brad.
Oh, Enlow.
And be slow. Enlow. There's 14 reports on Bradley. Let's see.
What's up behind Green Eyes?
There you go. There's Bradley. 14 reports.
There you go.
And then if you go to Brad, it might bring up some more. Yep, look here. Well, no, it brought up the same 14.
Yep. Doesn't have. I wish they had him like by the what kind of charge they were, felony, misdemeanor, that kind of shit.
Well, you can just pick one random out and look at it here. I mean, look, $5,000 surety bond, trafficking, controlled substance, first degree, drug, 5'7", 160 pounds. Boy, that was about 150 pounds ago, wasn't it, Brad?
Right.
2008. Then, like, you can only look at so many of these, and then you got to put in the code again. But here's one from 2010. You get a little bigger than that one. Contempt of court, libel, slander.
Damn. For real. Libel and slander, huh?
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Imagine that.
Here you go. Trafficking, substance, first degree, controlled substance, first degree, first offense, drug unspecified, theft by unlawful taking, contempt of court, libel, slander, resistance to order, failure to appear. That was all under one of those charges. So a lot of those have like 4 or 5 different things on them, you know. With this big hero with a zero, crack baby. Look at his alias, crack baby. What a weirdo, man. You gonna talk shit about somebody B-Rad? You ain't nothing but a loser, dude. You ain't nothing but a loser. You belong with Easy. Skern, Shanks. All you guys are a bunch of peas in a pod over there rolling around, loving on each other, talking about
libel and slander. Libel and slander.
Yeah. Just
it says a lot, bro. It does.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of course, trafficking and controlled substance speaks volumes too.
Yep.
He's known Ernie since 2005, so imagine the shit they've been in.
Yep.
Are you
These were
bisexual?
2010 and other years, man.
Yep.
I have herpes.
Are you bisexual?
Brad, are you? Ernie wants to know. Ernie was asking for a friend, Brad. Are you bisexual? He asked Andrew Hiltz if he liked, you know.
What his kinks were.
Yeah. Just a weirdo. Yeah, just a couple of weirdos hanging out. So, very telling. You know, Ernie always says, people will tell on themselves. Ernie, you're absolutely right, buddy. You're absolutely right. All right, buddy. We're 2 hours deep. Want to come back tomorrow night and hit it after midnight one time?
Tina's over here triggered. And
Tina's
yeah, I seen somebody in our chat say it, and I went and looked. And of course, what does Tina say? Where'd it go? It says, wait till you find out half your supporters are from Hampstead. Thank you for helping us prove our fucking point, Tina.
Yeah. Thank you, Tina.
Ignorant fuck.
Who's she telling half their supporters are from Hamstead?
It's her conspiracy, bro. It's her truth.
Yeah, but is she saying that to Easy or for us?
To Easy.
Half his supporters are from Hamstead?
Which, as I said, helps solidify everything we've said tonight. That's even more dumb. Like the guy that has nothing to do with it and the supporters that have nothing to do with it. You're going to sit here and, half of them belong in the Hampstead.
Josh pushed back to Saturday night, guys.
Yep, 2 days.
He's going to be on Saturday with the Lab After Dark Dunk Fest. Yeah, he does. He tells on himself all the time, Revy. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Nightbot. Appreciate you.
Yep. Tina's a dumbass, man. She really is. Posting that money for his bond, and you're still suckling on his nuts, man.
Yep.
Stupid.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That'll tell you how unstable the bitch is.
Tina still wants to rock his world.
Oh, she does.
It's Sander that ain't too cool with it. I don't know, Tiger Mafia's page. Somebody help her find that. Thank you, Graham. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Whatever you do, I'll leave it off. I ain't gonna say it. I don't want them to say, "Oh, that's a TOS violation." You know, but if you guys want to get together and hang out and stream something later on, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Oh goodness! All right, Kipper.
Yes, sir.
Good morning night. I'm Jimbo,
And I'm Kemper.
coming to you live from the stand.
Cause I ain't no sissy la-la like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do.
What?